Thank you for watching our video. Please give us a big like, subscribe to our channel for new videos every day with amazing cars. Leave us your opinion in the comment section on the video. Thank you. In 1971, Steve Yogi Behr, John Buffum, and Erwin Kremer raced the Porsche 914 6 GT at the 24 Hours of Daytona, finishing second in class and eighth overall. In 1972, however, Behr's most notable automotive achievement was winning the Cannonball Sea to Shining Sea Memorial Trophy. Brock Yates had dropped Baker from the name in '72 so as not to incur the potential legal wrath of Erwin G. Cannonball Baker, the man whose early exploits partially inspired the race. Yates had won the first one by default, claiming victory simply because nobody else was yet competing. But by later in 1971, a motley collection of driving enthusiasts were champing at the bit to go again together. Yates famously cadged a Ferrari Daytona from Kirk F and talked Dan Gurney into coming along. Yates won again. By the time of the 1972 running, White had unloaded the Daytona, and, in need of a new steed, Yates talked Chrysler PR man Moon Mullins into setting him up with a 340-powered Challenger, which was summarily gone over by Cotton Owens, then building NASCAR stalkers for David Pearson. Enter Yogi Behr, who teamed up with a couple of young guys named Bill Canfield and Fred Olds. The trio had come up with the plan to solicit a drive-away, which meant they were to pick up a brand-new '73 Cadillac Coupe de Ville on the East Coast and deliver it to the owner in Los Angeles. Yates, and his co-drivers, Bud St. Anna and CD editor Bob Brown, made the transcontinental ramble in 37 hours and 26 minutes. Behr, Olds, and Canfield had managed the feat exactly 10 minutes more quickly. In 1975, Yates enlisted Behr's aid. The Challenger had been more thoroughly developed by Ron Nash for the penultimate running of the race. The pair lost half an hour hiding from the cops behind a gas station after they overheard a trucker broadcasting their description over the CB. Had that unfortunate near run-in with law enforcement not cost them the time, they would have been good for second place behind the winning 1973 Ferrari Daytona 246 GTS of Jack May and Rick Klein, which made the trip in 35 hours, 53 minutes. As it was, they finished third behind the '73 Chevy pickup driven by stock car racer Jack McCoy and Gary Johnson. Yates and Behr's time? 38 hours 3 minutes. In '79, Yogi Behr ran with Rod Dornsife in a Porsche 928. The pair finished in 42 hours and 27 minutes, nearly 10 hours behind Jaguar XJS driving winners Dave Hines and Dave Yarborough. It was a 28th place finish, the worst of Behr's Cannonball career. He'd finished 6th in 1971. It was also the end of the Cannonball as an actual competition. But that running, including the Needham, Yates Transcon Medivac ambulance, served as fodder for the madcap Burt Reynolds and Dame DeLuise film that followed. Yates, of course, passed away in 2016. Hal Needham died in 2013. Both men made it to 82 years old. Stephen Behr only made it to 74. He died from pancreatic cancer the same year as Needham. But if there's a cannonballer not named Gurney, Yates, or Needham whose jacket you want to own, it's Yogi Behr's. Handily, his jacket from the 1972 race is for sale on eBay. Currently at $760, the ask might be a bit steep for casual fans of a transcontinental blitz that last happened 39 years ago, but, hey, what prize glory? And besides, try driving a 500 cubic inch V8 powered '70s Cat across the country today. We guarantee you'll spend more than $760 on gas alone. Thank you for watching our video. Please give us a big like, subscribe to our channel for new videos every day with amazing cars. Leave us your opinion in the comment section on the video. Thank you.